going to Disney World!
With numerous parks and hundreds of attractions, there is plenty to satisfy both children and adults at the happiest place on Earth. And scrumptious food is one of the charms of Disney World. So let's continue our list of Disney World food facts Disney will never tell you, Part 2.
I want to go to Disney World!
Disney World wine.
Do try the wine. You'll find it excellent.
Disney World is an all-around family destination. Adults can enjoy the various attractions of Walt Disney World just as much as kids. And for most adults, fun involves an adult beverage. At Disney World, there's no need to worry, for there are plenty of drinking options available. And if you are a wine enthusiast, you're in luck, for the folks at Disney World take their wine quite seriously. Wine is offered at many restaurants in Disney World, and most of it is very high quality.
How do you say sommelier in French?
About 700 sommeliers received the Court of Master Sommelier Introductory Certificate at Walt Disney World Resort. Now that is impressive. They even have more than 300 sommeliers working at various restaurants across Disney World. And one such restaurant is Victoria and Albert's, a fine dining establishment in Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. The restaurant has about 700 wines on their wine list, and an additional 4,200 wines are said to be in the wine cellar of this posh restaurant. No wonder it's one of Walt Disney World's most expensive restaurants.
Let's drive to Disney World.
Thousands of choices.
I'm just so pleased that you have so many choices.
Disney World is a giant city consisting of 4 theme parks and 2 water parks, with countless rides and attractions within each of these parks. Every year, Disney World receives millions of visitors, most of whom choose to stay at one of Disney World's many resorts and dine at one of the many options scattered across the parks. From carts to kiosks to shops to cafes to fine dining restaurants, Disney World has an amazing array of dining options to choose from.
And they have everything.
Reportedly, there are more than 475 different dining choices available to visitors. If you are wondering why Walt Disney World provides so many dining options, it's simply because they have that much variety of food to offer. Rumor has it that there are about 6,000 different kinds of food items sold at Walt Disney World. This includes their famous Mickey bars, Mickey pretzels, delicious popcorn, churros, jumbo turkey legs, citrus swirl, Mickey waffles, ice cream nachos, and other such unique Disney creations. Disney's fine dining offerings also generously contribute to this number. With literally thousands of food items to choose from, is it any wonder then that Disney World is the happiest place on Earth?
You got that right.
The British Connection at Disney World.
British, huh?
Yes.
Several of Disney's dining options are located at the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, or Epcot as it is more widely known. Walt Disney's brainchild, Epcot, is famous for its geodesic sphere, varied architecture, landscaping, and above all, pavilions from across the world. These pavilions feature things typical of each country represented. And at the UK Pavilion at Epcot, the Rose and Crown Restaurant and Pub is a very popular attraction.
Off to the pub.
It is essentially a table service restaurant and bar done up in a typical British pub style. Situated in the World Showcase area at Epcot, the UK Pavilion sees a lot of foot traffic, mainly due to the fame of the Rose and Crown Restaurant and Pub. The decor of the establishment looks like a well-established pub, complete with rich wooden furnishings, molded ceilings, and other decorative elements that are reminiscent of a true British pub. The menu consists of typical pub grub, along with a steady flow of beer and other drinks. Taking authenticity to another level, the Rose and Crown Restaurant and Pub also has a specially designed ale warmer that can heat up beer to a perfect 55 degrees, similar to the temperature preferred by pubgoers in the UK. But this gem of a place hides a secret, and the clue is in the name. 2 of the most common words used in naming pubs in the UK are Rose and Crown. Thus, the Rose and Crown Restaurant and Pub was born.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Popcorn and churros are very popular.
Get your popcorn here.
The various food carts, stalls, kiosks, and quick service outlets sell a dizzying array of snacks to satisfy every taste bud, every preference, and even the pickiest eaters. And right at the top of the list are the ever-popular snacks, popcorn and churros. Popcorn is undoubtedly everyone's favorite snack at Disney World. It is quick, cheap, and convenient to eat on the go, easily making it one of the top-selling snacks at Disney World. In fact, they sell so much popcorn at Disney World, someone actually calculated that 324,000 pounds of popcorn are popped every year.
That means a lot.
Which is about 5 million bags of buttery popcorn. Wow, with the amount of popcorn sold at Disney World, if somebody stacked each corn kernel on top of the other, it would be 200 feet high every 2 days. But if churros are more your thing, then you're in luck. Disney World sells an unbelievable number of those, too. Reportedly, about 3,800,000 churros are consumed every year at Disney World, and they would extend to 954 miles if someone laid them out end to end.
Wow! That is unbelievable!
Disney World is super cheesy.
How much cheese is too much cheese?
The folks at Disney World grow most of their own produce at Epcot to stock up their 475 eating establishments. They grow a reported 30 tons of fresh produce every year, which is supplied to all the restaurants in the park. From unique creations to classic cuisine, the restaurants at Disney World go all out in pleasing their customers. And cheese features prominently on every food establishment's menu. From quick service to table service to fine dining restaurants, cheese is everywhere at Disney World.
Everywhere?
They love their cheese so much that an astounding variety of cheeses appear on restaurant menus. There are reportedly about 350 chefs at Disney World, and they seem to be very passionate about cheese. It is believed that the chefs use almost 90 different varieties of cheese in the various preparations across Disney World's many restaurants.
I'm taking the family to Disney World.
Mickey ears are everywhere.
Do I look like Mickey the Mouse?
In the collection of Disney characters, the one that is the leader of the pack is Mickey Mouse. This little mouse is so famous that there is hardly a living person on this earth who doesn't know him. Created by the legendary Walt Disney himself in 1928, Mickey Mouse is now a Disney mascot and icon. From a cartoon character to a universal brand, Mickey Mouse has come a long way since 1928, and at Disney World, you just can't escape this famous Disney icon.
He's so cool and popular.
From costumed characters to food shaped like Mickey Mouse, this cute-as-a-button mouse is everywhere, and those ubiquitous Mickey ears are the stuff of legends. They make an appearance at almost every place in Disney World. From Mickey hats to headbands to everything else in between, Mickey's ears are omnipresent. And how can we forget about Mickey bars, Mickey pancakes, Mickey waffles, Mickey pretzels, and even Mickey Mouse-shaped cucumbers? As if that was not enough, it is also widely believed that the staff at Disney World will go to great lengths to honor Mickey Mouse. Reportedly, they secretly arrange plates and cups in the form of Mickey Mouse's face.
It's like meeting Mickey Mouse and
Lunch service starts as early as 10:30 a.m.
It's time for lunch.
If you've ever been to Disney World, you know how crazy the wait times at restaurants can get, especially during lunchtime. Exhausted parents with tired and hungry kids and a packed restaurant do not make for a happy picture. But that is what you will experience if you walk into your favorite Disney World restaurant at peak times. What most visitors don't know is that lunch service at many Disney World restaurants starts as early as 10:30 a.m. Most places end their breakfast service at 10, start their lunch service at 10:30,
Well, that is pretty early.
and the crowd starts to roll in by 11:45 a.m. So to ensure that you get a place at your favorite restaurant, try to make it there between the sweet spot of 10:30 to 11 a.m. Who knows, you might even get a table of your choice. Another pro tip would be to eat a huge late breakfast and then have a late lunch after 1:30 p.m. That way you beat the crowds at both meal times. The idea is to plan your meals in advance so that you don't end up at Columbia Harbor House at the Magic Kingdom or Pizza Planet at Hollywood Studios at noon with lines extending all the way out the door.
I will keep that in mind.
No plastic at the Animal Kingdom.
It's environmentally friendly.
Plastic waste is a serious issue in today's world, and the harm it causes to innocent living creatures in the ocean as well as on land is horrific. The good people at the Animal Kingdom and Disney World seem to agree. Disney World staff don't like to take their chances with animals accidentally ingesting stray plastic waste like straws or lids, and they understandably don't trust humans to be responsible enough to dispose of plastic waste properly.
You can't trust them.
Thus, when you buy a drink at a food establishment in the Animal Kingdom, no plastic straw or lid for your drink cup will be provided. You won't find any straws, lids, or even balloons here, for Disney World really does care for its animals. They don't want any plastic to accidentally end up in the animals' habitats. So, at the Animal Kingdom, be fully prepared to get your drink in a cup without a lid or plastic straw. You could ask for a cardboard straw or carry a steel one from home. This serves the dual purpose of keeping the animals safe from ingesting plastic and also helps Disney World reduce its plastic waste.
It's time somebody stood up and did the right thing.
Bring your own food into any Disney World park.
Idea how much money that must save.
Disney World may be the happiest place on earth for kids, but parents may not feel the same way when they see the food prices at the parks. You may think that a Mickey pretzel here, a soda there, maybe a sandwich or a Mickey bar surely couldn't cost that much. And sure, the individual prices of these products may not be too high, but together it can all add up to quite a bill. What are you to do? Surely you can't stay hungry or stop your kids from having their favorite snacks. Absolutely not. What most visitors don't know is that there is a secret hack to beating the hunger pangs and saving your pennies while vacationing at Disney World.
Ma, tell me more.
Did you know that you are allowed to bring your own food into any Disney World park? There are some exceptions to this rule, of course. No alcohol or large coolers are allowed inside, and no glass bottles either. But baby food jars are okay. Disney World allows visitors to bring in snacks or foods that do not require heating. All you have to do is inform the security personnel at the entrance of the park of any food items that you are bringing in. So go ahead and pack a few sandwiches, carrot sticks, fruit slices, or candy bars and have a picnic lunch on the park grounds. This way you can save money on the food and spend more on the rides and attractions or the occasional Mickey Mouse-shaped treat.
That could save us a ton of money.
Toddlers eat for free. Another fun food fact about Disney World is that kids under 3 eat for free at buffet and family-style restaurants. If your toddler can eat off your plate or share a kiddie meal with your other children, there is no separate charge for them. You can ask for a separate plate for your toddler and share your food with them. And if you have a Disney dining plan, there's no need to purchase a separate dining plan for your kid under the age of 3. Even at quick service restaurants, you can share your food with your toddler.
I didn't want to share them with anyone else.
But a separate meal would invite an additional charge. Another tip is to buy power packs that are sold across food courts and some quick service locations at Disney World parks. Power packs generally have crackers, veggies, or fruits, a small dessert, and yogurt. These are not free, but relatively cheap. And the best part is that if your toddler doesn't finish the entire pack, you can save some of the leftovers as snacks for the next day. All these handy tips go a long way in saving a few pennies on your family vacation.
It was pure Disney magic.
Get more bang for your buck by tapping on another one of our great videos. And for new viewers, don't forget to swat that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.